Hello and welcome. Today I want to share with you my favorite technique for refreshing your rechargeable batteries that will no longer recharge. So what happens with rechargeable batteries is if they go too dead and they fall below some threshold, then the smart charger will no longer charge it. So the trick here is when you first plug the battery in, you'll see on your charger that it actually charges for a second. And I can tell on this one because I got this little green light that turns on for a second. And then once the electronics in the charger get going, then they tell it to stop charging. So the technique is, if you were to plug this in over and over and over again, eventually you'll build up enough charge in the battery that you'll be above that threshold it needs and it'll just charge normally. However, how long it takes to do that is dependent on the battery, how dead it is, and whatever that threshold it needs to reach is. So it can take a long time. So what I've done is I've automated the process by using a smart switch. And I've set this smart switch up using what's called an automation, and I've just set it up to turn on, wait so many seconds, and turn off. And then I created a second automation that's similar but in reverse. Whenever it turns off, wait so many seconds and turn back on. And then once you've done that, it'll just cycle automatically until your battery works. So let's go take a look at the app and I'll show you how to set it up. All right, so the app that I use to control my smart switches is called Smart Life. So I'm going to open that. Now I've seen several apps that look identical to this under different names, so my guess is whatever you use will probably work similarly. So here we are at the home screen. I'm going to click on the Smart button in the bottom center, and then we're going to create what they call an automation. And as you can see, these first two are the ones doing my switch. We're going to go ahead and create our own, just so I can show you how to do it. And I do that by clicking this plus button in the top right corner. Now, I want to do it when device status changes, which is the bottom option. And then I'll just select a switch. This will be whatever switch you have. And you're going to say whenever it turns on. Then we're going to use the delay the action button. That's the bottom one. You're going to wait for however long you want. I'm just going to stick something in here, 55 seconds. And then I'm going to click the plus button next to the then, because after we wait, then we want to run the device. Click the same switch, and then we're going to turn it off. And we're going to save it. And we're going to click the next button, and then the save. Yes. All right, so there's our automation. So it says whenever the switch comes on, you're going to wait 55 seconds, you're going to turn it off. Now we would create a second automation that's exactly the same, but it says whenever this switch turns off, you're going to wait however many seconds you want, and you're going to turn it back on. And once you have both of those, as you can see here, this first and second one, one's turning it off, one's turning it on, then all you have to do is turn your switch on, and it's going to start cycling back and forth between your on and off states. And that's going to charge your battery. So this technique can be used on any battery chargers. I demonstrated it on my 18-volt Ryobi charger, but I also use it for my double and AAA batteries. So I've been able to refresh all of my batteries that I thought were garbage. So you can plug any charger you want into it and get the same results. So if you learned anything or you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. That would help me out a lot. Thank you very much.